Hey guys, what's going on? It's Max. Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to talk about Cardano's recent news and why it's so bullish and why I'm so bullish for the coin at this current standpoint. So guys, please make sure to like, subscribe and comment your thought below, and let's go straight into the video. Now we're going to go a little bit about and start with a price analysis. Now guys, don't quit because I'm going to explain each and every point as to why I'm so bullish on this current standpoint throughout the video and reinforce my point as I go through each and every reason as to why I'm so bullish at this standpoint. So when we go straight into the graph, and let's go straight into it and not lose any more time. So we can see this graph, and what we see is this pattern, which started with this huge breakout, massive bull run that started in 2021. And that was before that we were stuck. Let me just go here. Sorry, we were stuck in this resistance level that was pretty much from end of November, beginning of December, mid-November, sorry, all the way to end of December. We were stuck in this resistance level, which actually, as the triangle shows, we had this bearish momentum, which was followed by some resistance and sell-off, bears sell-off, and overall we were staying in this zone until beginning of January, where we had a lot of good news for Cardano, which actually drove the price massively upward, which is what caused this massive bull run. And what I'm seeing right now is a very similar pattern to what we saw mid-November, but at a much bigger scale. The reason why I'm saying that is that from mid-February to until now, for me, we are entering this zone of what I call repetitive patterns. What I mean by repetitive patterns is here we see this very strong bullish candlestick, which is followed by some corrections, and then again we see this massive bullish candlestick followed by some corrections. And again, for me, what I like to base my prediction on is previous behavior. And what I see based on these patterns, I see a very bullish momentum because we always stayed in this zone. And so I did a zone to show you that we actually remain, the bears and the bulls stayed within this exact zone. And what I'm seeing is that as soon as we reach towards this end of this triangle, we're gonna break through. And once we break through, we will have a similar pattern to what we had end of December, beginning of January, where we had this massive outbreak to a new all-time high. And so this is why I drew here to show you what we're expecting to expect next. But this is what I expect to see occur. So we're going to see, of course, my prediction is that we see a little bit the price go up, followed by some correction, go up, followed by some correction. Then we finally exit this trading pattern and enter a new all-time high as the bears take the lead. And so I'm very bullish as to what to expect next with Cardano, especially with the smart contract in place, the whole Africa project going on. And we'll go into more details, so stay tuned and throughout the video because we're going to explain as to why I'm so bullish. Now, I want to start with the fact that April is a very good month for crypto as a whole. Bitcoin just passed the $60,000 mark again, and it's hovering around the $61,000 mark. But also the whole cryptocurrency is now worth about $2 trillion US. And this is huge because it just shows the momentum, guys, that cryptocurrencies is taking in our lives as a whole. And so I'm very bullish as to what to expect next with the price of Cardano. I just wanted to show you that we had this resistance also of this low graph. We had these resistance level, and like I said, this is the support level that we talked about, that we see happening here, which is the support here, and then we have the resistance on these two ends. And once we break through is when we can expect the new all-time high to actually break through. And this is why people are very bullish, because we see these two repetitive patterns with the resistance level not being broken out of. So it's very good news for ADA, and overall very bullish news. Now let's move into why I believe we're going to break through and why ADA could 10x very time soon. And so it is true that people talk about how ADA currently has a market cap that's very big, but it's not worrying me too much because of the following reason. Now, it has gained around 3,597% gains over the past year, and it seems that it is laying low. But at the time, guys, Cardano has done a lot of good stuff lately. And so what I wanted to talk about is, again, people doing the same graph, explaining the similar pattern, because it's just very bullish sign, and everyone is seeing it, and hence why I had to show you some proof to actually show my work and why I believe in such a way. And so I'm not the only one talking about this. It's an article which was made that also talks about why ADA could reach new all-time highs. And so why, what are the news related to it, and what can help this new all-time high? Because it will all depend on the news and how people will buy into ADA, feeling like the fear of FOMO, what we call fear of missing out, and how it will help the price go drastically up. And so what was very good news is that MicroStrategy says that some of its board director will be paid in Bitcoin. And so this is good because it's a big company. Now MicroStrategy is the business intelligence firm that has made Bitcoin its main treasury reserve. And they said that they will be paying in Bitcoin. And again, this is good because not only do we see investors getting into it, we see institutions getting into it, and now we see actual people and institution using it as an actual usage, and it's not just no longer a store value. And this is good for all cryptocurrencies, including ADA, which is why I talked about it in this video, because it is showing the fact that actually the movement of cryptocurrency and actually the acceptance towards cryptocurrencies. And so the second news, which was very interesting that I want to talk about, is that Cardano has one big edge over other cryptos, says Coin Bureau. And what they talked about is that they've invested in Cardano as a hedge in the event that Ethereum is unable to live up to its name as the #1 blockchain platform. Now, Cardano announced earlier this week that smart contract would be up and running this August, theoretically putting it in the second place next to Ethereum among a blockchain at the time. And they believe that they have a feeling that Cardano will be running as smart contracts much sooner than Polkadot, which would theoretically make it the next runner up to Ethereum. And the reason why it will all depends in how smart they are at deploying these smart contracts, is because if people, if ADA is able to release their smart contract as efficiently and as fast as possible, then it will proportionally increase the price much higher to a new all-time high, because that's a big one which everyone is waiting for ADA. Now, another good news which I thought I'd mention in this video is that Revolut, guys, adds 11 cryptocurrencies to its trading offering. Now, Revolut is huge in Europe, and it's an online banking platform, and it's a digital banking service, and they added 11 cryptocurrencies in the UK. And what's amazing is that they added a Cardano, and so Cardano is now part of Revolut exchange. So it will add just to show the scalability, it will add customers, and it's good press because Revolut has over 15 million customers worldwide, and last year expanding its crypto offering to Australia and 49 states in the US. And so it's very promising because the firm also holds an EU banking license and has this year applied for license in the UK and the US. So it's a very innovative online bank, which is a very promising project, and we see that they're moving forward. And this is very good for Cardano because it's adding customers, because obviously 15 million of customers that have exposure to potentially buy ADA, just take 1% of that and it's already huge now. This is why I thought I'd mention it, which is also very good news for ADA. Now, another one which I thought was important to notice is that America's second oldest bank is building Bitcoin trading platform, and that is State Street. Now, State Street is providing technological infrastructure for a cryptocurrency trading platform, and it's set to launch midway through the year. Now, State Street is insane news because it just shows that bank don't want to miss out to this market, because they kept saying, oh, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is very volatile, don't invest in it, it's very dangerous, you'll lose all your money. And now what we're seeing is sort of this acceptance movement where bankers slowly not saying anything yet getting into the movement. And as we can see, State Street is actually making a crypto play, and the company is planning to make a Bitcoin trading platform. And this is very good because like Revolut's news, it's adding customer and potential customer that will buy ADA in the future. It's adding demand. Now, demand is good because that's what we want, because there's fixed supply, and if there's fixed supply, we'll drive the price up. And that's why it's all very good news for ADA in the future. And one of the other news which was super interesting was that InstaApp launches governance token, introduced DeFi smart layer. Now, another one, because InstaApp just deployed the contract for its DeFi smart layer, and the protocol is also launching its own governance token. The takeaways basically from this is that they launched single layer DeFi protocol, and this protocol will soon launch its own governance token. And again, it's very good news for ADA, because this is again showing this movement of acceptance and this movement of usability, and the fact that it's actually a very innovative project. And so this is very interesting to see how it will move out. This doesn't directly involve ADA, but single-handedly, but it will in the future positively impact ADA. So this is why I wanted to include it in this video. And so just coming back before we end this video, low conclusion as to what we can expect next. Well, guys, as we see these resistance in this triangle, we haven't broken the resistance level, and what I believe we can expect to happen is a very bullish momentum towards the end of April and entering the beginning of May. Because of this trading behavior, and based on the trading patterns we've made, we can expect, based on the support, ADA to break that support level and enter a new all-time high. So guys, if you found this video valuable, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thought below. Do make sure to comment at what price did you get in ADA. I'd be interested to know, and I'll make sure to catch you in the next video. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye.